In the heart of a distant galaxy lies a planet much like our own, Earth. Yet there's a twist. On this world, you made a different choice, one that changed everything. This doppelganger of yours, let's call him, lives a life that diverges from your own. What if I told you this alternate version of you isn't just a figment of my imagination, but a living, breathing reality? What if every choice you've ever made, every decision, big or small, branched out into an infinite array of parallel universes, each a unique tapestry woven from the threads of your countless decisions? Are you ready to take a mind-boggling journey through the cosmos of infinite possibilities? Get ready to discover the shocking truth about parallel universes. Are they just a fantastical notion from science fiction, or do they really exist? Join me as we unravel the mysteries of the multiverse, exploring the scientific theories, mind-bending paradoxes, and tantalizing evidence that suggests we might just be living in a universe of infinite dimensions. Welcome back, everyone. Here, I bring you the most exciting and recent discoveries from the universe and beyond. Today, we're going to answer the ultimate question: do parallel universes truly exist? Before we start, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you never miss out on any new videos. First, opening the multiverse door. Now, what if I told you that this isn't just a fictional concept found in sci-fi movies, but a serious topic of scientific inquiry? As it turns out, the idea of parallel universes is far from being a mere fantasy. In fact, it's a fascinating area of research that has captured the minds of some of the brightest scientists in the world. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of these theories, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer mind-bending nature of the concept. Imagine a world where every decision you've ever made, every choice, big or small, has resulted in a different outcome. A world where your life has diverged into an infinite number of paths, creating an infinite number of realities. It's a concept that seems like it belongs in the realm of science fiction, but what if it's actually closer to reality than we think? Get ready to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you know about existence itself. As we explore the multiverse, we'll be discussing 3 groundbreaking theories that could change the way we understand the universe. The many worlds interpretation, the inflationary multiverse, and brain worlds. Each of these theories offers a unique perspective on the nature of reality and the existence of parallel universes. The next theory is the many interpretations of reality. Our journey into the multiverse begins with the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. This theory, developed by physicists like Hugh Everett III, suggests that every time a quantum measurement is made, the universe splits into multiple parallel universes. Each universe represents a different outcome of the measurement, and once the split occurs, these universes run their separate courses, each with its own unique history and set of physical laws. But why does this happen? Well, in the quantum realm, particles exist in a state of superpositions, meaning they can be in multiple states at once until they are measured. When a measurement is made, these particles collapse into a definite state, and the theory proposes that this collapse creates a branching in the universe, resulting in parallel timelines. Consider a simple example. Imagine a cat in a box who's both alive and dead until we open the box and make a measurement. According to the many worlds interpretation, when we open the box and observe the cat, the universe splits into 2. In one universe, the cat is alive. In the other, the cat is dead. And here's where things get really fascinating. In each of these universes, every possible outcome of every quantum event branches off into its own reality. So really, the possibilities are truly endless. The inflationary multiverse next. We turn our attention to the inflationary multiverse theory. This theory stems from the idea that our universe is just one bubble in an endlessly expanding cosmic foam. The concept of inflation was introduced by cosmologists like Alan Guth to explain some of the observed features of our universe. It suggests that in the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang, the universe went through a period of exponential expansion. But what does this have to do with parallel universes? Well, proponents of the theory suggest that this rapid inflation didn't just affect our universe, but all universes. That means our universe, with its particular physical laws and constants, is just one of many that exist in this vast cosmic foam. Each universe has its own set of laws and constants, leading to a reality quite possibly very different from ours. Think of it like a vast ocean. Our universe is like a bubble floating on its surface. Just as bubbles can have slightly different properties and behaviors, so too can universes within the inflationary multiverse. Some may have different physical laws, while others may have completely different fundamental particles. The idea is that there are an infinite number of these universes, each slightly different from the others. Brain worlds. Finally, we come to the brain worlds hypothesis. This theory is rooted in the idea that our universe is actually a three-dimensional membrane, or brain existing within a higher dimensional space. Proponents of this theory believe that other universes or brains exist in these higher dimensions, and the forces we perceive as fundamental may actually be the result of interactions between these brains. One version of this theory, the holographic principle, suggests that our three-dimensional reality is a projection of information encoded on a distant two-dimensional boundary. In this scenario, our universe is like a hologram, giving the illusion of depth and reality while existing as a two-dimensional image. Other versions of the brain world hypothesis propose different arrangements of dimensions and interactions between brains. But what's the connection to parallel universes? If our universe is a three-dimensional object existing in higher dimensions, then other universes or brains could also exist in those same dimensions. These other universes could have different physical laws, constants, or even different numbers of dimensions. The interactions between these brains could give rise to the forces and phenomena we observe in our own universe. Evidence and speculation. Where do we stand? So what evidence do we have to support these mind-bending theories? The truth is that direct evidence for parallel universes remains elusive. However, scientists have found certain anomalies or mathematical consistencies that hint at their existence. For instance, some observations of the cosmic microwave background, the radiation left over from the Big Bang, have shown irregularities that could potentially be explained by the collision of our universe with other universes. While such evidence is far from conclusive, it does provide an intriguing possibility. Moreover, certain experiments in particle physics and cosmology are designed to search for indirect evidence of parallel universes. By studying the behavior of subatomic particles and the properties of the early universe, scientists hope to shed light on the existence of other universes. However, it's important to remember that these theories remain speculative and highly controversial within the scientific community. The idea of parallel universes pushes the boundaries of our current understanding of physics and the laws of nature. Implications and philosophical ponderings. If we were to accept the possibility of parallel universes, it would have profound implications for our understanding of existence. It would mean that every version of us, including alternate selves, exist in different universes, making every possible choice. This concept challenges our sense of free will and destiny, raising questions about the nature of choice and the fabric of reality. Imagine an infinite number of you, each living a unique life, experiencing different outcomes and making different decisions. It's a mind-boggling concept that defies our intuitive understanding of time, space, and causality. But it doesn't end there. Parallel universes also raise fascinating questions about our place in the grand scheme of existence. If our universe is just one of many, each with its own unique set of laws and constants, what makes our reality special? What distinguishes us from the countless versions of ourselves in other universes? It's a philosophical quandary that has kept many a scientist and philosopher awake at night. Moreover, the detection or even interaction with another universe would pose numerous ethical dilemmas. How would we identify and communicate with another version of humanity? What would happen if the laws of physics were different in that other universe? The implications are truly mind-boggling. Your universe, infinite possibilities. As we bring our journey to a close, it's essential to reiterate the central idea that has been the driving force behind this exploration. Parallel universes, often relegated to the realm of science fiction, are not merely a fantasy, but a fascinating frontier in scientific thought. The theories we've discussed today, while highly speculative, offer a glimpse into the boundless possibilities that exist within the universe. They challenge us to expand our minds beyond the confines of our own reality and contemplate the existence of other universes, each with its own unique set of physical laws and constants. But here's the most important takeaway. These theories remind us of the immense complexity and wonder of the cosmos. They encourage us to embrace the unknown, to question the very nature of reality, and to keep an open mind in the face of the infinite possibilities that surround us. Before we part ways, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the multiverse? Do you believe in the existence of parallel universes? Share your theories and opinions in the comments down below. Let's continue this fascinating conversation and explore the boundaries of our collective imagination together. And if you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through the multiverse. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep dreaming about the endless wonders that lie beyond the stars.